and finds her bird at the bottom of its cage in a pool of black liquid. She asks her mother to save her, so the lady grabs the bird and crushes it. Then the parents go to their cellar, which is located under a black pyramid. Here they check on a mysterious sarcophagus, which is so heavy that the father has to use a chain mechanism to open it. Inside there's a mummy, and the mother comes closer to see if it's awake. Suddenly the mummy moves and the candles go out. The couple quickly lights the candles again and the mother says that the mummy isn't awake. However, the mummy snaps out of its bindings and the chains move to attack the father, stabbing him in the jaw to lift him and kill him. The lid falls back on the sarcophagus, and now the mummy is pounding on it. Sometime later in Cairo, Charlie and his pregnant wife Larissa hear their kids yelling. They rush outside and find them fighting, so they quickly separate them and learn that Sebastian threw Katie's doll over the balcony, so it broke. Larissa has to leave for work, so Charlie fixes the doll with some tape and promises to take it to a proper shop later. Katie is still mad because Sebastian wasn't scolded for this, so she feels like her parents have a favorite. After arguing with her father, Katie goes to play in the garden. Suddenly she sees a figure behind the fence and thinks it's her friend Layla, but the woman introduces herself as Layla's mother. She does a simple trick with flowers and offers some of Katie's favorite candy. Katie gets nervous and says she should go back, so Layla's mother gives her a nectarine from her own garden. At the same time, Charlie gets a call telling him he got a new job in the USA. When he turns around, he notices something strange on Katie's dollhouse. Charlie opens the door and finds lots of candy wrappers, yet neither he nor Larissa has given their kids any candy. He goes to ask Sebastian where the wrappers come from, and Sebastian says Katie only shared the candy with him if he promised not to tell their parents. When Charlie demands the truth, Sebastian tells him that Katie has a friend who visits her in the garden. When Katie grabs the nectarine, Layla's mother apologizes and begins to whisper a spell. The nectarine cracks and a bug comes out to quickly enter Katie's mouth, so she collapses because she can't breathe. By the time Charlie comes to the garden, Katie is gone and there's a hole in the fence. A desperate Charlie rushes to the street and asks his neighbors if they've seen Katie. As an alarm announces a sandstorm, he sees a woman with a child at the end of the street and manages to keep up. Who tell her that Katie is missing and show her the wrappers. Dahlia's boss tells her to first check the family in case they killed her, and Charlie understands enough words to freak out at the implication. 8 years later, the family is living in New Mexico, yet they still keep a room ready for Katie. Their new child is a healthy daughter called Maud, and Larissa's Catholic mother Carmen lives with them too. Since Katie disappeared, they haven't gone on vacations. In the Easter